In case you missed the top of the hour, welcome to this week's edition of Deals Revealed, the top restaurant news for sales, listings, and franchise opportunities from We Sell Restaurants, the nation's largest brokerage firm. I'm Robin Gagnon.
And I'm Rob Morrison, and we are well rehearsed at this point. So we're bringing you the biggest news of the week. Whether you're looking to buy or sell or even join our brand as a franchisee, this is the place to be.
All right, so we're going to cover it. Restaurant news, sales, new listings, insider tips on what's moving the market. Just drop your questions in the comments and we'll answer them live.
Sure. If you're watching live, please say hello. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And if you're catching this replay at some point, that's great. Type replay so we know you stopped by.
All right, let's dive in. You want to know what's happening in the restaurant marketplace? Yeah. I've got the top insights of the week where we're breaking down these trends. So shifts influencing what guests expect, how operators perform, and how buyers evaluate value.
All right, so let's start with convenience because that's driving the industry today. Delivery and takeout no longer extra revenue streams. They're the foundation. More than 75% of restaurant traffic now happens outside the dining room.
That's amazing. And guests, they want those options fitting their lifestyle, right? This is ordering on the go, grabbing it curbside, relying on delivery apps in the palm of their hand with their telephone. So the restaurants that stand out are the ones that design for that experience with really super smooth digital ordering, efficient packaging, and drive-through or pickup setups that keep the pace fast.
Yeah, and for sellers, those systems are an asset that adds the value to the listing, right? And for buyers, the business is already set up. Well, that has strong off-premises operations. It means that you step into that and you generate consistent revenue immediately.
It's really interesting takeaway here, right? Convenience has become culture, Rob, today. Restaurants that make it easy for guests to connect with their brand anywhere, anytime, they're the ones seeing growth.
Interesting. Okay, next up, we're going to shift from systems to people. Because even the best technology can't replace a great team. Buyers are looking for restaurants where employees stay, they learn, and they grow. When they see low turnover, good leadership, and a consistent guest experience, well, that's signaling a stable, well-run operation.
And that's a story worth telling for our sellers, right? A trained team with quality service, they can operate independently. That just builds us confidence for buyers, and it helps justify that stronger selling price.
Sure. It reminds everyone that in a people-first business, a positive culture isn't just good for morale, it's a measurable business advantage. Teams that feel valued drive repeat guests, smoother operations, and higher profitability.
Okay, so let's end on something fun.
Sure.
All right, it's the rise of the queue culture.
Okay.
All right, in major cities, get this, waiting in line has now become part of the experience itself. I don't think you like waiting in line.
Not too much, but I guess it does give you that opportunity to make friends.
Yeah, so interesting drive-through, a big brand in the fast food industry told me, a franchisor a couple of years ago, that drive-through times have actually, even when they've gotten longer, they're less on the irritation scale for customers because now they just entertain themselves with their phone. Yeah. So they're checking email.
They're not bored.
They're not bored, so they don't care that it's taking longer to get their Frosty or whatever. So amazing, though. This is a little different because psychology's flipped this way. The owners are building in this excitement, building anticipation, turning a restaurant into an event. So guess what? They're snapping photos, posting videos, got to have that Instagram moment, and sharing the story before they ever sit down to eat.
Well, and for the sellers, wow, if your restaurant is consistently drawing that kind of a crowd, not a problem at all. It's proof of demand. For buyers, an opportunity to take over a concept that already has that social buzz built in and the marketing value.
Yeah, and in a market, that's where we are. Attention drives traffic. A line outside your door, it's more than a wait list. It's a brand statement. It tells the world, hey, this place is worth the time. It's like the lines at Disney, I guess. So from convenience and culture to the power of anticipation, these trends are reshaping what it means to stand out in the restaurant industry.
And staying tuned into these shifts help every buyer and seller and broker understand where opportunity lives today and where it's heading tomorrow. That wraps up this week's Tops Insights. What do you say we talk about some top listings at Resell Restaurants?
Love it. The week's lineup features 2 standout listings capturing diversity and strength of today's restaurant resale market. So we're going from Colorado to Texas. Each of these businesses offers strong locations, proven systems, and real potential for growth.
All right, so whether you're searching for a franchise backed by national recognition or a local favorite with some room to expand, these new listings are showing why now is an incredible time to buy into this industry.
All right, the first feature this week, listing 31676, represented by Allison Gregory in Colorado. It's a nationally recognized franchise for sale listed for $165,000, includes a rare drive-through and patio combination in a high-traffic suburban corridor. Annual gross sales over $500,000. Owner benefit more than 10% of that. So really strong opportunity in one of Denver Metro's best trade areas. There is traffic on this thoroughfare. 75,000 vehicles per day. It's backed by loyal customers who love the brand's smoothies, bowls, and healthy snacks. 1,560 square feet plus patio, monthly rent under $6,000 triple net. So 10 trained members step right in. They keep the operation running smoothly. Buyers can keep that current franchise or convert the space to their own concept.
Wow, drive-through and patio.
Yes.
Next up is listing 31523. That's represented by Sam Hopkins in Texas. It's a bakery for sale, and it's listed for $90,000, located in the sought-after Stone Oak neighborhood in San Antonio. Business reports $178,000 in annual sales, operates in an 1,800 square foot space, has seating for 21 guests inside and 8 outside. All the equipment is included, mixers and ovens, refrigeration, and a full POS system. The location has limited competition in the center, creating a strong setup for dessert-focused or cafe-style operators. Seller offers 1 month of on-site training, Robin, plus 45 days of virtual support.
Wow.
A lot, yeah.
That's really good.
Gives new owners a smooth transition. Ideal for an owner-operator ready to expand menu offerings into breakfast, lunch, or catering while reducing payroll by managing that place hands-on.
All right, so take your pick. Colorado delivers a franchise favorite with a drive-through advantage and expansion potential. Texas, fully equipped bakery in one of San Antonio's top neighborhoods. 2 great paths to ownership, each offering immediate opportunity and long-term growth.
Sounds good. If either of these listings sounds like the opportunity you've been looking for, you can visit WeSellRestaurants.com, search listing 31676 or 31523 to view the full details. You get the photos, broker contact information. Our certified restaurant brokers are ready to walk you through the numbers, the financing options, and the transition support.
All right, so Rob just got back from the Restaurant Finance and Development Conference in Las Vegas.
Yes, indeed.
One of the largest gatherings of restaurant leaders in the world. So there was a lot packed in a few days with some incredible takeaways for sellers. So one of the strongest takeaways for sellers was day one when Keller Clifton of Zipline, he shared his vision for where delivery's headed in this industry.
Okay, Zipline drone delivery.
You got it,
okay.
Yes. We're going to bring it up on the screen now. Take a look at this. Crazy, right? It's not futuristic. It's already happening. They are delivering Zipline for Chipotle, Jet's Pizza, Panera, Walmart, a lot of major brands. So what's the message for sellers? It's this, don't wait. Get in there. Be willing to adopt new technology early. Don't hold out for perfection before getting involved. It can position your business more competitively and increase its appeal when you go to market.
That really is crazy. I'm sure that's not all that was happening out there in Vegas.
No, that wasn't all. Lenders, they were there in full force, right? They are active and ready to finance deals, but focused, right? They want restaurants well-run, clean financials, desirable locations. And so those sellers, they're definitely benefiting today, but on the other hand, strong demand from franchise brands and multi-unit operators. They want new space.
Okay, so that means turnkey locations are also in demand.
You got it.
If a space is fully equipped and ready to operate, a buyer can take over quickly, rebrand it, and open without waiting, months sometimes for construction. That saves time, obviously, lowers your risk, and gives a competitive edge. The good news, guess what? We have many of those opportunities available on our site, in our inventory right now.
Yes. And for the buyers, also several strong takeaways from this breakfast session. I love this. It was almost like a, oh, I don't know, not a TED Talk, but it was like dueling experts coming out with around the restaurant industry in 60 minutes.
Okay.
They had like 6 minutes each. So one of the big themes, found this so interesting, loyalty tiers.
Mm-hmm.
So think about how the airlines, Delta, makes you either silver, platinum, or gold. So that tiered structure, that's what's new and next for restaurants.
Interesting. So restaurant owners would use loyalty apps to reward the guests who engage most consistently. Higher participation would unlock higher value. Interesting shift.
Yeah, really. Another point that the panel emphasized was the concept of relaunching, which means you are really doing this multi-phase drop of a limited time offer. You roll it out, step back, then relaunch it again for a second lift.
Oh.
So you're getting more value from the same innovation. So one of the speakers said this, the winners are the operators who get innovation right and pair it with value.
Love that. So this connects back to what we were sharing earlier about the drones from Zipline. So you said, right, their CEO explained that customers are amazed at first. They even go outside to watch the delivery land on the lawn. I would.
Yes.
But that excitement fades quickly.
Get this.
Yeah.
9 days.
9 days. It becomes an expectation rather than a novelty. Wow. So customer behavior shifts fast. I guess owners need to be conscious of that and understand that.
Exactly. He used this term. It was called hedonic adaptation, right? Smart guy, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's this movement from wonder to entitlement
Okay.
in less than 9 days. So for restaurant owners, think about that. It means you have to continue pushing forward with these new ideas, and what feels like this breakthrough today, it's like commonplace to the customer.
Yeah.
Almost immediately. So you have to stay ahead.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And if you're thinking about buying a restaurant, come prepared with ideas that will evolve and improve over time.
Yeah, RFDC, such a reminder that today's market, it's going to reward readiness and strategy. And whether you're buying or selling, the momentum is strong with those who are getting in the game early and planning ahead.
And that is exactly what our team is focusing on, connecting you with the insights, the lenders, the listings, all of it that help deals move forward.
All right, and for more information, visit WeSellRestaurants.com to connect with a certified restaurant broker and explore your next opportunity.
Wow, that sounded like a great time out there
Yes.
in Vegas. So, switching gears a little bit here, every closing tells a story about timing and trust and expertise. So this week, our certified restaurant brokers wrapped up 2 impressive deals that show how strong the resale market remains for both franchise and independent concepts.
That's right, from Florida to Rhode Island.
The whole East Coast covered.
Yeah, 2 closings highlight what happens when a strong business, clear financials, and experienced guidance come together. We'll take a look at this week's featured sold listings.
So first up in Florida, Ken Eisenband represented listing 21421. It was a long-established restaurant and deli for sale in Delray Beach, hot spot. This one stood out for all the right reasons: consistent earnings, loyal customers, and a location surrounded by an affluent community and golf clubs.
Gotta love the golf clubs.
Yep, I'll be out there tomorrow. The restaurant has been serving the Delray Beach community since 2011. Dine-in, catering, and take-home service. It offered multiple ways to generate revenue. Buyers stepped into a 3,000 square foot space, seated 120 guests inside, another 25 outside, located in a Publix supermarket anchored center with steady foot traffic and a lease that runs through 2033, security there, with rent at less than 7% of sales.
That's a great number.
That's where you want to be for sure. Very smart investment. Ken worked closely with both parties to guide financing, due diligence, and transition support, ensuring a smooth handoff from seller to buyer. So congratulations to Ken and his clients on another successful closing in South Florida.
All right, heading up the seaboard there, we're going to Cumberland, Rhode Island, where Damian Santoro closed listing 25324. It's a bar business that included the real estate. Neighborhood favorite, it's been part of the community for decades and has been continuing to deliver this great consistent performance. I love it when the transaction has both the business and the property. This was a 1,476 square foot building on a 7,000 square foot lot, plus an additional detached garage. Perfect for like storage, expansion, or conversion. So the business has stability with future growth potential, owner financing available. That's always helpful, which made the opportunity very accessible to buyers, along with this bar's strong local following, visible location, and limited competition. So standout long-term investment. Damien, he was amazing. Maintained clear communication through the process, kept the deal moving efficiently from start to finish. So congratulations, Damien and his clients, on another successful closing, and to the new owner, continuing a beloved local business.
Well done. These closings highlight the value of collaborating with experienced brokers who understand restaurant operations, accurate pricing, and strong deal presentation. That combination helps our clients move from listing to sold with confidence.
So if you are considering a sale, connect with a certified restaurant broker at WeSellRestaurants.com. Our team can help you evaluate that business, develop your documentation, position your listing for success in today's market.
All right, we have some hot new listings to talk about this week, two standout opportunities. One's in Michigan, one's in Georgia. So first up, let's go to Oakland County, Michigan. 31393 is the listing number, and it's represented by Gary and Mike Ely. Turnkey Mexican restaurant listed at $199,000, $400,000 in gross sales. Built brand new this year, 2025, in one of the county's busiest food courts. The workflow is designed for volume and efficiency, combines fast service with a welcoming modern look. Strong online reviews highlight authentic dishes and great hospitality, and the low rent supports profitability, making it ideal for an owner-operator ready for immediate returns. Currently operated absentee, leaving the upside for a hands-on owner to expand on catering and delivery and guest engagement. A thriving concept with proven performance, new infrastructure, and steady demand.
Yeah, you get an owner-operator in there versus absentee, makes such a difference. Next, we're moving to Atlanta, Georgia, listing number 31509, represented by Nick Porhassan, a dual-concept coffee shop and bar. Right? Put them together. It's listed for $2.3 million.
There you go.
Wow. With $2.5 million in gross sales and $750,000 in earnings for an owner. So you have two experiences in one space: cafe by day, elevated cocktail bar by night. It's fully managed by an experienced team and bringing in more than $2,700 per square foot in sales. The concept has become a favorite in West Midtown, Atlanta. The landlord, he's offering expansion space within the same development, so you keep growing, plus improvement allowances and transitional rent relief. So, you know what's coming to Atlanta?
What?
2026 World Cup.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's set to boost traffic, and the timing couldn't be better to take it over. So this is scalable, high margin. It's a model suited for both investors and operators. With loyal customers, a respected brand, and strong management, this one's ready. Continued growth or multi-market replication.
So a quick recap. Michigan offering a profitable, newly built-out Mexican concept with low overhead, and Georgia delivering a top-performing dual-concept bar and cafe that's already thriving. If either of these fits your plan, visit WeSellRestaurants.com, search 31393 or 31509 to connect with the representing brokers.
I love it. Okay, and speaking of those brokers, this week we are spotlighting two client stories that show exactly what it means to work with a certified restaurant broker. These are professionals. They combine their expertise, responsiveness, and real care from the first call to long after the sale.
All right, let's start right here in Northeast Florida, where Brittany Gates, she has built a strong reputation for flawless communication and unwavering support through every step of the process. So, Louisa, I think that's an online handle there.
I do Me too. I'm so excited you were able to pronounce it. I was just going to say, the
Lou.
seller said.
So Lulu will say, shared this. Brittany has been awesome to work with from day one. She made the whole process super smooth. She's quick to respond, super organized, and really knows how to keep things moving.
And she does.
Indeed.
She's remarkable.
She really is. Anytime something came up, Lulu says, she handled it right away, kept me in the loop the entire time. She's still answering my questions even after the closing.
I love it, and that says it all, right?
Wow.
Brittany's professionalism doesn't end at closing. Continues long after the ink is dry and the money's been transferred. Her clients know they can rely on her guidance for not just the transaction, but the transition that follows.
That's right. That's what defines a true certified restaurant broker, right?
It is. Brittany delivers not only expertise and organization, but genuine care for her clients' success. She's the kind of broker who turns great service into lasting relationships.
All right, we should go to a place that you know well.
All right, let's head to Charleston, South Carolina, where Bernie and Emily continue to raise the bar for teamwork, professionalism, and precision in every transaction. So Tim Irwin shared this, joining forces, and I love that. He
Yeah,
put
that's a good
himself,
way to put it.
put himself in the team with Bernie, Emily, and their entire team at We Sell Restaurants is one of the smartest things you can possibly do to get the most out of the sale of your business. From start to finish, they handled every curveball with patience, precision, and professionalism. And at the end of the day, we knocked it out of the park. We could never have done it without you. Thanks, gang.
That's apt, because, you know, Bernie used to play baseball
Ah,
on the professional level.
okay, I forgot that.
Yeah. Their testimonial says so much about their approach. Bernie and Emily bringing calm leadership, steady communication to even the most complex deals, their ability to manage curveballs while
Yeah, there's another baseball reference.
while keeping clients confident. That's what makes them stand out.
All right, no more baseball alliterations in here. Exactly. That level of patience and precision, it comes from experience. They understand that selling a business is not just about paperwork, it's about partnership and making sure every client feels supported all the way to the finish line.
All right, so from Florida and Brittany to South Carolina, these stories show the heart of what We Sell Restaurants stands for. Professionalism with purpose and service that goes beyond the sale. You remind us that behind every transaction is a story that's built on trust and teamwork and a genuine commitment to client success.
Okay, and so now we're going to shift gears a bit.
Okay.
Move over to the franchise opportunities segment.
Great opportunity.
Yeah, we explore how owning a brand can be more than just a location. It can be a lifestyle designer. If you've ever wondered what's next in restaurant ownership for you, family member or friend, this could be it.
Yeah. This opportunity, it's not just about being another unit in a chain. It's about joining a brand with momentum and a clear path to freedom. At We Sell Restaurants, we call it owning possibility with structure.
So think about this. A franchise where the day-to-day is streamlined, the brand marketing is already working,
Yeah.
and the growth plan is mapped out. You're not inventing a business. You're stepping into a machine that's tuned, and you get to drive it your way.
Yeah, and here's what sets the best opportunities apart right now. They blend the proven systems with owner control. You get the brand support for scale and the space for your own vision. That's a mix that matters.
And so before you commit, you have to ask, what's the brand's resale readiness? What's the conversion path from single unit to multi-unit? How is training evolving? These are questions that separate good opportunities from great ones.
Well put. And when you match your ambition to a brand that is actively inviting owners to lead, you're not just buying a location, you're buying a future. At We Sell Restaurants, we guide you through that contact, the contract, the terms, the real story behind the brand.
So if you're ready to turn your hospitality experience, your network, your drive into a scalable business model, maybe the time is now. Let's talk about leadership on your terms.
All right. And now talking about franchise resale, something else we do very well. A conversation about very smart entry, established systems, lower risk ownership. If you're thinking about joining a brand or buying an existing location, It can give you speed and stability and a real upside.
Yeah, so a resale, right? What is that? It means you're buying something already open and operating. You've got proof of concept, operational history, real guest behavior. The team and the brand, they're already in motion. Today's opportunities aren't just about another unit in a chain, it's joining with momentum and a clear path to freedom.
That's right. Think about this, a franchise where the day-to-day is streamlined, right? We talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about it for our own franchise, and now we're talking about it for other brands as well.
Well, there's plenty of similarities there,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly. We are a resale brand, right? We specialize in resales.
Yeah.
And yet we are a brand that is about resales.
So we know what we're talking about.
Yeah. So we love it because you're matching ambition to a real brand, and you can turn things into your own opportunity in real time.
Yeah.
Go down this path of discovery, end up here for Discovery Day,
Yeah.
and then go through training
Go
as
through
we
training.
did last week with a couple of individuals.
We had a great busy week on both ends, wrapping up training, welcoming in some new blood on Discovery Day.
And then it leads to these 100-day calls.
Yeah.
We're just engaging with these franchisees and recommitting them to the curriculum and everything that they learned in class, and reinforcing their decision and helping them move to their first deals.
Making them successful and profitable is what we're all about.
I love it. Okay, so I think that's about to wrap up this week's top sales, listings, and franchise opportunities. So if you are buying, selling, exploring a career in restaurant brokerage, we'd love to help you.
This has been a weird week.
It's been.
Great deals move quickly. So click the link in the comments or visit WeSellRestaurants.com to learn more.
If you enjoyed today's show, hit that thumbs up, share it with someone else interested in restaurant ownership.
And follow our page so you never miss a new listing. We'll be back next Friday with more updates.
Have a great weekend, and remember, our name says it all. We sell restaurants.